I want to show you how to access research databases from your Mac and Via account. And I want to focus on middle school research and context. This will be really helpful to 7th and 8th graders as you write your argument papers. I'm going to open up a new tab. In the bookmark bar across the top, I see the folder called NHPS Bookmarks. Just click on that to open it, drag down to Mac and Via. If for some reason you don't see the bookmark folder, the URL is nhps for New Haven Public Schools .macandvia.com. So click on that. The very first time you do that, you will have to click on your New Haven account name, but afterwards you will log in automatically. So under the left-hand navigation bar, I'm going to scroll down to databases. Now we have access to lots of databases and they are all really good. If you just need quick factual background information, I recommend Britannica School. And we have Britannica Escolar, which is a Spanish language version of that. Those are very good resources. You can use that for social studies or science or anything. Today, we're going to focus on middle school research and context from Gale. It's the second row down, second one from the left. Just hover your cursor over it and click Open Now. Now, there are a lot of tools to use in this page. You can even translate the interface. So if English is not your native language and you prefer to read in a different language, you can even translate the page. I'm going to keep it as English for now. I am signed in, so that means I can do highlighting and take notes into my article, and I can save it directly to my Google Drive. For you to do that, you're going to click on Sign In with Google, and you're going to click your account name, and the very first time you do that, it'll ask you, hey, we need permission to save articles to your Google Drive, and you're going to click Allow. But afterwards, you just click on Sign In, and it remembers your preference. We have a basic search bar across the top. There's Advanced Search. It always gives you timely topics of interest. I'm recording this in February, which is Black History Month. So we have biographies of Thurgood Marshall, who is on the Supreme Court, Kamala Harris, who is our new vice president, and Maya Angelou, who's amazing author and won the Nobel Prize for Literature. So those are timely topics. We can browse topics, and they give us some broad categories here. You could look at the list of all 518 topics, but that is kind of overwhelming. We're going to focus on social issues for this one. Again, it's an alphabetical list. We have 3 columns, which isn't too long. For any web page, not just this database, if you have a topic in mind and you don't feel like scrolling through, if you press and hold the Control key and type the letter F, you get the Find in this page tool. Again, this works any internet web page, not just this database. I'm concerned about hunger, so if I type in hunger, it occurs one time in this list. So it shows me where it occurs, and it's in an article called World Hunger. I'm going to click on that article to open up that topic. I'm sorry, click on the topic name to open up the topic. So it always shows me the overview first. I do have to click Read More to read the entire overview. But in addition to the overview article, I see that there are 10 reference articles about hunger. There's 8 images, 77 news articles, 4 videos, 4 audio clips, and 101 magazine articles. And I can scroll down and I see a preview of some of the different articles. But I'm not ready to go to these articles for more detailed information yet. I want to go through my overview. So I click on Read More. And now that I'm in an article, I can see the article tools. There are tools across the top. Citation tool. This is a really important tool. All your teachers want you to cite where you found your information. Unfortunately, there are a lot of people who, or organizations that intentionally put out misleading information in order to sway the public, and it's for many reasons. Gale publishes this database to give us factual information and also both sides of an issue. So we're in topic overview. Our document type is overview. It's factual. When they do have an article that is more of an opinion piece, the document type will be labeled opinion. So you know what you're looking at. So the citation for the World Hunger Overview is here. Click on Citation Tool. This box pops up. Click Select, Control C to copy, open up your works cited list, Control V as in Victor to paste. So I'm going to close that. So this is like having a research assistant. The next tool is Send To. Now we can only send to other people within the NHPS domain, but if you're working with a partner or a teacher's giving you extra help, or you just want to share an article because you think someone else would be interested in, click on Send To, put in their nhps.net address. You can download to your computer, but we are signed in with Google, so we can save to our drive. Print tool, we can't print from Chromebooks, and if you're at home, you'd have to plug in your printer, so maybe you could do that if you needed to. You can get a permanent link. You will still have to log into the database to access it afterwards, and a highlighting and note-taking tool. This is really important, and I will show you that. Other tools within the article, there is the translation tool. Like click that, translate article, select a language, and it doesn't translate the entire article right away. It gives me like a preview of the translation. Like maybe I selected the wrong language. I have to click complete translation in order for the entire article to be translated. I'm going to hit cancel because I can't really read Danish. Another tool is the font tool. You can increase it. I prefer that, to be honest. There is a read aloud tool. Unfortunately, I won't be able to record the audio, but I just want to show you the highlighting. So as you can see, the entire sentence that it's on will be highlighted in one color. So the entire sentence is highlighted in green. And then blue, so each word as it's spoken will be highlighted in blue. This is really helpful if you learn better from listening, or if you need to read along and listen to take in your information. This is a really helpful tool. So translate, font size, play or read aloud, listen. Another tool is we can change the Lexile level. Now, this is not available for every article yet, but almost every topic overview article will have this. So the length of this article is 1,014 words. The Lexile measure is 1,020. I can click on that. I can change it to 820. And now it's 861 words. So when you're doing your initial round of research, it's okay to get the short overview, because you will go to other like reference articles or other magazine or news articles to get more specific information to support your claims as you research and as you write your article. Other important features, they have sidebars, so these highlighted boxes. We have main ideas. Sometimes for other kinds of topics, they're called fast facts or quick facts, but this is a way to highlight on some really important information. Now we have our section headers. What is hunger? Who is hungry? Sidebar, connections, action against hunger. So there's a little snippet of information. Causes of world hunger. Fighting world hunger. And our final sidebar are words to know, which I really wish was at the top of the article. I think it's more helpful for it to be at the top of the article. So we have the full text of the article, and look, we have our citation here. Again, select it, Control C to copy in your Google Doc for either note-taking or works cited, Control V as in Victor to paste. So that's really cool. The last tool I want to show you is the highlighting tool. So I have to click the tool to start it. I currently have 0 highlights. Okay. So I can highlight part of an article. This box pops up. I can select my highlighting color. So definition, and oops, my spelling is bad. I can save that. Um, all right, what is hunger? So that's a more detailed explanation. Who is hungry? Okay, so this tells me that world hunger is also a women's issue and a children's issue. Okay, or so on. So I can add notes. You can just highlight. You don't have to add a note if you don't want to. Under causes. Okay, so climate change is a cause. So I might put a note to myself, learn more about climate change and hunger, and save it. So as I go through, I can highlight parts, I can add notes to those highlights. I want to send to Google Drive. Documents have been sent to Google Drive and will appear shortly. Okay, so it usually goes to a folder called Gale, but I find it easier to go to my Google Drive and go to Recents and find it there. If you're on a computer or laptop, you can also click Download and send it to like your download folder or your documents folder, wherever you like to put things. So 2 ways to save the article. And let's see if, I'm going to see if that article showed up yet. Because sometimes I can get it right away and sometimes I have to wait a little bit. Oh, here it is, World Hunger. And hello, open, here we go. So it's information about the article. It has my highlight. My note will be later. So it includes the entire article. My highlights are included. And then my notes, they don't appear within the article, but it's nice because it does show the different color of the highlighting, and it shows the text that I highlighted with my note. Okay, so that is the overview of Gale in Context and the tools you can use to make your research easier.